The Yamaha RMAX 1000 was enthusiastically received when it was released back in 2021. It went on to win our 2022 1000cc Sport Utility Side-by-Side Shootout against the Polaris General and Can-Am Commander. For 2025, Yamaha has made a number of improvements to the RMAX to enhance its suspension and handling, drivetrain performance, utility capability, and functionality of its all-new Adventure Pro infotainment system. A few months back, we had the chance to experience these upgrades in Yamaha's new 2025 RMAX 4 full-size 4-seat side-by-side. We were impressed with Yamaha's new stretch version of the RMAX 4, but how did the new updates and features carry over to the reigning and defending class champion RMAX 2? Yamaha invited us to the highly technical and challenging trails of the Box Canyon OHV area near Florence, Arizona to find out.
Corey Ellis here with UTV On Demand out here at Box Canyon just outside of Phoenix, Arizona. We're out here to test the new, our revised 2025 RMAX 2-seat lineup.
UTV On Demand's test of the updated 2025 Yamaha RMAX 2 1000 was made possible by make staying in contact simple with the wireless PackTalk Edge ORV communication system from Cardo. Dynamic mesh communication provides up to a 1-mile range between units and up to 5 miles in larger groups. Water, dust, and mud-proof. It offers easy in-helmet installation with sound by JBL. Offering hands-free voice-activated operation with up to 13 hours of talk time on a single charge. PackTalk is ideal for both in-car and car-to-car communication, allowing you to connect up to 15 units at one time. Ideal for side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, or any other type of off-road use.
You guys ready?
We're ready.
Roll it.
Learn more or order yours now at cardosystems.com. Trim packages. The 2025 RMAX 2 1000 is available in 4 trim packages, starting with the entry-level priced R-Spec. It benefits from nearly all the 2025 updates, minus the new EPS being 3-mode selectable. If you're not into the latest electronic upgrades like the new Adventure Pro and you want to accessorize your own machine, it's a good value at $21,799. The more sport-focused RMAX Sport adds new 3-mode electronic power steering, beadlock wheels, and trades in the R-Spec's GBC Dirt Commander 2.0 tires for more sport-focused GBC TerraMaster tires. They're mounted on beadlock wheels. Fox QS3 shocks are swapped out for Fox Podium 2.0 shocks with spring preload high and low speed compression and rebound damping adjustments. Other features include 3 throttle modes, interior LED lighting, backlit switches and knobs, plus a rear view mirror. It's a sportier sport utility for $23,699. From there, the rugged adventure-focused XTR Edition and more luxury-focused Limited Edition add Yamaha's brand new Adventure Pro infotainment system with a new MTX audio system specific to each model. 3-way selectable electronic power steering and throttle drive modes, Warn VRX 45 winch, and Maxxis Carnivore tires are found on both. The adventure-focused XTR mounts them on beadlock wheels. They both use 3-way compression adjustable shocks, with Fox QS3s used on the XTR and IQS shocks used on the Limited. IQS shocks allow you to swap between their soft, medium, and firm settings from inside the cockpit with the flip of a switch. The LE model also comes with a backup camera installed from the factory. All other Adventure Pro equipped models come pre-wired for easy camera installation. The LE model also comes with a new full-color TFT display mounted on the steering column. Retail price for the XTR is $24,999. The limited edition retails for $25,499. Interior and styling. Styling remains unchanged for 2025 with the exception of new colorways on some trim packages. LED lighting is found at both ends. The doors feel solid, with handles mounted on the inside to help keep them cleaner. Getting in and out is relatively easy, aside from having to lean forward a bit to clear the shoulder bolsters. The shoulder bolsters don't impact control, but some broader occupants have complained of their outer shoulders rubbing them a bit. There's plenty of interior space and adjustability for most occupants. There's a slide adjustable passenger grab handle. The driver's seat is slider adjustable. The soft touch steering wheel offers 17 degrees of tilt adjustment. Seat belts are height adjustable. Soft touch points are found on the doors and center console for both occupants. All of the RMAX controls feel solid and refined. There's seemingly no rattles or squeaks from the doors, seats, or any other part of the machine. The seats feel a bit upright for the machine's performance, and perhaps a bit more bolstering on the front of the seat base would be nice on steep downhills. But they're otherwise comfortable. Upright seating plus the hood and fender design offer an excellent sightline out of the car, but they make you a little more susceptible to flying mud in those conditions. The gas pedal shape can make initial movement modulation difficult in rough terrain, but Yamaha's D-mode switch with the various throttle modes helps negate this issue. RMAX allows easy accessory integration. Numerous cutouts with rubber covers allow for easy switch installation. Interior storage includes a 5.8-liter passenger glove box and 2.7-liter center console plus 2 cup holders. The center console's rubber seal features a pass-through for charging your cell phone. All RMAX 2 models come with a Suntop standard featuring integration with Yamaha's accessory windshield and cabin closure system. The LE model's full-color TFT display is mounted on the steering column, moving up and down with the steering wheel like the LED display on the others.
Well, a couple of the new updates are the new navigation and the TFT display for the driver. The TFT display is backlit now, so it's definitely more visible when you're driving. It's nice, it's bright, has some color to it. You can see all the different speeds and trims and all the different modes that you're in very easily now.
Linked to the TFT display and displaying the view from the rear-facing camera on the LE models is Yamaha's Adventure Pro GPS infotainment system, which is all new for 2025. It's now built into the dash and features a ton of upgrades and improvements. The 7-inch touchscreen is brighter with greater contrast. Navigation has been completely updated, along with geofencing and driver notifications. A new drive mode screen features vehicle pitch and tilt gauges. The info displayed is very customizable, and Adventure Pro can connect to your phone via Bluetooth for displaying messages and playing music.
The new navigation unit, though, is really good as well. Has a couple new features on it. It works a lot easier, easier to navigate. Integrates your phone into it now, which is nice. So you can run your phone off of it if you want to listen to your music, if you have a model with the music. So the displays are really nice this year. The update was a nice update to have. Kind of just getting a little more of that updated new 2025 technology in there. So.
Engine performance. As the quickest accelerating power plant with the broadest, strongest power curve, the class-leading 108 horsepower engine produces 8 horsepower more than the competition. Yamaha's proven 999cc liquid-cooled parallel twin-cylinder engine features a 4-valve double overhead cam design with a very sporty 11.2-to-1 compression ratio. Air for the engine and transmission are drawn from high under the hood. There you'll find the airbox, providing toolless access to the engine's primary foam and secondary paper filters. Fuel injection delivers air and fuel to the engine via dual 48mm throttle bodies, with fuel drawn from the RMAX's 9.2-gallon fuel tank. Drive-by-wire throttle offers 3 modes: crawl, trail, and sport. They're retard or advanced throttle delivery, providing different power characteristics. All modes deliver full power at full throttle. Crawl and trail modes provide maximum engine braking, with reduced engine braking in sport mode. Engine braking is delivered to 2, 3, or 4 wheels, depending upon the drivetrain mode that you're in. Yamaha's Ultramatic CVT transmission has a 10-year belt warranty, thanks to its primary wet clutch handling engagement and disengagement, allowing the belt to stay under constant tension, reducing wear. The engine makes power across the RPM range with strong low-end torque. Mid-range and top-end power are class-leading, especially beneficial when the trail opens up. Power is very manageable at all speeds. The CVT's primary clutch delivers control of automotive-like acceleration on idle. While we still don't love the shape of the gas pedal, the engine's crawl and trail modes make pedal modulation a non-issue at low speeds. spinning much of the day in sport mode to maximize power feel. The CVT proved very responsive when getting in and out of the gas, always keeping you in the best part of the power. The drivetrain was updated on all RMAX models for 2025, with stronger differentials and new features. RMAX continues to offer two-wheel drive, limited slip four-wheel drive, and four-wheel drive with front differential lock.
So the diff engages much more smoother, much quicker, and also, I guess as a safety feature, I wasn't the one to try it, but they said you can turn it on at any speed and it knows when it's allowed to turn on without doing any damage. So that's a nice feature. So you can turn it on and off and you see something coming up and don't have to come to a complete stop, and it will automatically engage at a safe time so you don't damage anything. So that's a really awesome feature with it as well.
One thing that held the RMAX back in utility ratings in our 2022 shootout was the lack of turf mode, allowing you to unlock the rear differential to prevent damage to manicured surfaces. Yamaha added it for 2025.
So turf mode is awesome. I'm glad they added it. It's a nice feature. Not everybody probably has a gravel driveway, or maybe someone wants to drive on the grass and not tear it up where they're going. But with turf mode now added, it's a great feature for 2025 that one of the things I didn't know I needed, but now I do. So I hope it's on other units that I get. So
suspension and handling. The RMAX is built on a steel frame, protected underneath by a welded-on steel plate with a plastic front skid plate and rear CV guards. Kickouts on the lower sides help prevent snagging the rear tires on trees or other obstacles. Winch-ready steel bumpers feature overbuilt-looking tie-down hooks for easy trailering. The RMAX utilizes dual A-arms up front with wide-arc lower arms for improved ground clearance. Dual control arms out back utilize stamped steel lower arms for improved strength. We remain impressed with the stout appearance of the exposed frame and suspension parts. Fox Podium 2.0 QS3 shocks are used on the R-Spec and XTR models, with Fox IQS shocks found on the limited edition. Both shocks feature nitrogen reservoirs, dual-rate springs with prelit adjustability, and three-way compression damping adjustment with soft, medium, and firm settings. Compression adjustment is found on the reservoirs on the QS3 shocks, while the IQS system allows you to select compression damping settings via a switch inside the cockpit. RMAX Sport is outfitted with essentially race suspension. Fox RC2 shocks delivering spring preload, high and low speed compression, and rebound damping adjustments. The RMAX has class-leading suspension travel at both ends with 14.2 inches of travel front and 16.9 inches of travel rear. Equipped with a front sway bar, it forgoes a rear sway bar for maximum articulation in uneven terrain. The undisputed king of rock crawling, the RMAX ride was a little firmer than the competition over small bumps. On mildly whooped out terrain, the rear end could pack up and deflect a bit if you didn't keep speed in check. For 2025, Yamaha reworked the shock tube on all but the Sport model in search of increased small bump compliance, improved ground contact, and reduced harshness when bottoming. Already arguably the best in the business, Yamaha introduced an all-new power steering system across the RMAX line for 2025. Selected by a switch on the dash, it offers three modes: low, standard, and high assist. Power has been increased from 40 amps to 60 amps. The result is a 62% increase in electrical power and a 121% increase in available torque assist, automatically offering maximum assist when the front differential is locked.
So instead of usually when you put it in diff, thing is just hard to turn. Well, now with the adjustable power steering on the car, it automatically puts it in the highest mode for the most assist. So you don't even notice the diff lock is even on. It's like driving it normal. So it's super nice when you go to hit a rock crawl section and turn the diff on. You don't get that super heavy steering. It feels like you're just driving it normal and without the diff lock on.
A 64-inch width is in line with the class. The RMAX 2's 86.7-inch wheelbase is somewhere between the Polaris General and Can-Am Commander. Riding on 30 by 10 by 14-inch tires mounted on 14-inch aluminum wheels, the RMAX 2 delivers the square tire setup we prefer. Ground clearance is class-leading at 13.8 inches.
So for 2025, Yamaha updated all the suspension on the RMAX lineup. Probably the two biggest things I noticed were On the choppy acceleration bumps, it's smoother, and also on the big G-out hits, when you come across a small washout or like a single pothole or something like that where you're high speed, car doesn't buck as bad as it used to. It soaks those up, kind of stays up on top of them.
The highly adjustable Sport Models Fox RC2 shocks are still a little more capable everywhere. They can be tuned to be a bit plusher on small bumps and chatter. They're also capable of performing notably better in whoops and abrupt G-outs. If staying on the gas is your thing, the Sport can be better suited for it, if you're willing to take the time to dial in the very adjustable shocks. The 3-mode electric power steering did everything we'd hoped. Low assist added stability at high speeds by making the steering wheel less sensitive to unwanted inputs. High assist was advantageous on tight, twisty trails and technical crawling situations. Steering with the front differential locked is like magic, remaining nearly as light as steering in two-wheel drive. The middle setting delivered power steering performance similar to what we're accustomed to on RMAX models, which is perfect for all-around driving. Relatively light, with great damping of unwanted steering feedback. The GBC Dirt Commander 2.0 equipped R-Spec, and especially the GBC TerraMaster equipped Sport models, delivered the precise steering accuracy that we've come to expect from the RMAX. If you're not driving in the sand, chances are you'll be very happy with the Max's Carnivores. Cornering and side hill stability are both very good. Brakes. In 2021, we applauded the RMAX 2's braking power, but felt the pedal took a little more pressure than we wanted. The RMAX line received updated brakes for 2025. Hayes calipers and knuckles are said to be more rigid. Yamaha's goal was increased initial bite and a more solid feeling through the pedal. Braking power was at least on par with previous models. As advertised, engagement felt more solid through the pedal, requiring less pedal pressure and movement. Work capability. In addition to its abundant interior storage, the RMAX features a hydraulically assisted dumping cargo bed. Steel tie-down hooks are found on the bottom. Slots in the sides allow for easy partitioning. It can carry up to 600 pounds. Our only critique is that the rear hinge placement and level of assist leave you wishing for a friend when dumping a 600-pound load. The 2-inch hitch receiver can tow up to a full ton. With the addition of turf mode, RMAX could now be a threat for best-in-class utility performance. Conclusion. The RMAX 1000 is still the king of crawling through technical terrain, now delivering improved comfort and capability at all speeds.
Between the 24 and 25, it's a definitely noticeable difference. I mean, if you're looking to buy one or the other, I would definitely buy a 25. I mean, between the EPS power steering adjust, the diff lock upgrade, I should say, the turf mode and suspension, there's quite a few changes, along with the navigation and also the TFT display that comes in as well. So there's quite a few upgrades this year they made. It's good to see that, the model's out for 3 or 4 years and then they revised a bunch of stuff that they can improve on and made the car even better than it was.
Yamaha has certainly made the best-in-class RMAX 1000 even better. There's no new shootout needed. The 2025 Yamaha RMAX 2 1000 has simply widened the gap between itself and the competition. For more information on the updated 2025 Yamaha RMAX 2 1000 and their full line of side-by-sides, ATVs, and dirt bikes, log on to YamahaMotorsports.com.